Alright, remember that. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, you know, remade 60 frames per second, 1080p. It may take a little longer to come out, but it's still a great possibility that this will be announced very soon, early next year type of soon, okay? So stay tuned for that, because Resident Evil, if the collection does get announced, that's going to be another hit seller, just like God of War Collection will be a hit seller. Alright, so other than that, that's the game news. One love, God bless, and we about to go into a commercial break. Be right back. Peace. Now we back from the commercial break. Shout out to my people's PS3 Mafia. Now we gonna go into Smackdown versus Raw 2010 game review of the day, and following that, we gonna go into Gamers in the Street. Gamers in the Street, Bad Company 2. That's all I have to say. You really want to know what EA is about? Hear from their own mouth, because this Gamers in the Street is crazy. So stay tuned. With love and God bless. We'll be back with the Hip Hop RSS. Then we're going to close the show out, alright? So stay tuned. Smackdown 2010. Check it out. See what I gave it. Yo, it's your boy Hip Hop Gamer, Smackdown 2010. The review is here. You already know what it is, man. Alright, now check this out. We're gonna get it on like this. The first thing about this game is the graphics. Now, to me, I think the graphics is a letdown to the point where I had to take away 2 points. The game is just like, it's seriously dated. Alright, the graphics don't look no better than what it did for the past couple of years, and they're using the same engine back in PS2 days. It's the graphics, it look good, don't get me wrong, look good, but it's so dated, and I had to take off points, man. They're not doing anything with the engine. Like, it's the same old that you're looking at year after year after year. So it's, in that retrospect, it's horrible. But in terms of graphics, the way it look, you know, it looks good, but you know, it's still dated. So that's my 2 cents on the graphics. Now, the gameplay is actually great. It has a significant upgrade. One, there's a lot more new move sets because there's a lot more new characters, but also you can create your own move set, so you can mix it up real well and add more to the gameplay. Also, there's like less reversing and more fighting. And previous Smackdowns, when you play, especially on hard, the only time it's hard is when they reverse. They reverse all the time to the point where it's annoying. But in this one, it's more fighting, more skill, more technical. So that right there is a major improvement on the overall gameplay and enjoyment of the game. So that right there is important. Another thing is that I feel that it needs more realness. Like, I shouldn't be seeing Rey Mysterio lifting up Big Show. Like, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be seeing things like that. Rey Mysterio cannot body slam Big Show. So when I see it in the game, it's like, you know, it's that physics, that realistic factor. Certain things that shouldn't be there, that's there, that I feel they need to work on a lot. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is features. This game is packed with features, I'm telling you. You got Championship Scramble mode, which is basically for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or however, you guys can be fighting. If I pin you and I get the belt, you still have a chance to get the belt back from me before the time limit is up. That right there is so much fun. It's crazy. You got the story designer, which is crazy, and you can also use a keyboard and everything when you want to set up your storylines and things like that. You got a keyboard and make everything more smoother when you customizing your season and your experience. So that's good too. You got a nice training facility that for those that's new to Smackdown can really get involved in. You got your WWE rivals matches where you can make enemies and make allies and have more dramatic events happen in the game, dog. This joint is fire. Look at that, man. Like it's crazy. So another thing that's cool is the highlight reel. They got a highlight reel mode, so when you create interest movies and uploading action to YouTube directly, I mean, this game is amazing. So overall, I gotta give this game a 7 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is because the graphics is still no change, no upgrade, so it gives you that feel that you're looking at the same thing over and over and over again, and that puts a damper on the overall experience. And another reason why I gave it a 7 is because in terms of physics, it needs to have more realism. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have small people picking up Big Show like it's easy. You know what I mean? It comes a point in time where next generation needs to be represented in this game, and it's not being represented properly. You know? So, but overall, the game is really great. You're gonna have fun with it. But overall score, I had to give it a 7 out of 10. So stay tuned. My man Undertaker about to do his thing. So enjoy the rest of the footage. And then right after this, you're gonna check out Gamers in the Street with my man Gordon of EA. And you do not want to miss that. And you're gonna see the full-blown interview at HipHopGamerShow.com, like I said before. Peace. Bam. Bam. Set the table up. Now it's about to be a wrap right now. I hope y'all know. Choke slam, baby. It's about to come. There it is. Choke slam, baby. Finisher about to come again, baby. It's about to be over. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. I'm telling you right now, I'm with a legend, a legendary human being. You wanna know why? This is my man Gordon Van Dyke.
Yes.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, this dude right here is the producer of Battlefield Bad Company 2. This dude is the man, and the way we represent the man, we gotta let him hold the belt. You know what I'm saying? This is official right there. Now, first things first.
Damn, this thing's heavy.
Oh, hell, when you're a champion, you gotta represent. You know, you really gotta represent. All right, one question, Gordon. How did you do it? And what I mean by how did you do it, this game right here, the first thing I noticed, like besides from the graphics when I saw the video when you guys released it, one thing, the way it moved, I'm not sure if this is the frames per second, but the way it moves, it looks like unreal. Like it's like you're really in war. You know what I'm saying? And we already knew about, you know, blowing up the buildings and everything, but you guys took it to the next level. What's some of the things you did this time around that you guys, you know, couldn't achieve in part 1 of Bad Company?
Well, a few of the things that we did was we tried to increase the environment so that there's a lot of things happening that don't necessarily consist of your specific battle, but it's going on in the whole entire war. So we wanted people to feel like they were really involved in something greater than just the small battle that they're in. And a lot of first-person shooter games, when you were playing it, you felt very isolated. But we wanted to expand that in a unique way that kept the original environment intact, but just kind of added that little extra, something to it to make it special and to make it feel a bigger and richer experience overall. And when you're talking about the way they move, it's all about animations, and we have an amazing team of animators. And I want to say I'm just one of a few producers on the team, and then we have our senior producer Patrick Bach, who's done an amazing job leading this, and we have a really amazing executive producer Carl Magnus Trotterson, who is like leading the franchise in a great direction. So this is just the beginning. I would say with the team that we have now, you're just seeing the scratch of the surface.
in the game. Now, in a game like Modern Warfare, you could call out strikes or whatever, but I seen in Battlefield, you could actually control the vehicles and you could be in the airplanes. Can you talk a little bit more about the multiplayer aspect of this game that's coming out?
Yeah. So what it is that, well, one, we're going to have 24 players, so it's 12 versus 12. So that's taking it up one notch in a different direction, kind of expanding the experience. Another thing, like you said, is the buildings. And when you mentioned what was different from Bad Company 1 to Bad Company 2, well, a big thing is that you